How you doing? I'm Bill the Butcher. Welcome to Steak Tips. You know, the other day I was at the hair salon. A woman comes up to me and asks me, where does a Jersey tender come from? I said, a Jersey tender comes from the shoulder clod. And today we're going to show you how to harvest that as well as a flat iron steak. First things first, this is the shoulder. Right here we have a cut of meat called the Jersey tender. Now, I know many people thought Jersey was only famous for fist pumping and toxic waste dumps, but no, we are famous for the steak right here. And a little tender piece of meat, very similar to a filet mignon. It's actually called the shoulder fillet, which is, you know, the closest thing to tenderness as a filet mignon you're going to get. Pulls out just like this. Gets trimmed up a little bit. Great on a barbecue. Throw a little dry rub seasoning. You don't have to marinate it. Just put some kosher salt, black pepper, a little garlic powder on that bad boy. Throw it on the grill. When it's done, and it only takes about 10-15 minutes, you're going to slice it down on a bias like this in nice little medallions. Great starter or a great dinner, either one. You can put it on a little piece of French bread, serve it as an appy if you want. Next thing we're going to talk about is a flat iron. Flat iron is one of the most underrated steaks. It's thin. In the old days they used to call it a chicken steak. They used to cook the whole thing and take the whole piece and cut it down into steaks. Well, we like to take it and seam it. So we take the sinew away from it, and then you can separate it and make two pieces out of it. It almost ends up looking like a flank steak when it's done, but it's a solid muscle, and it's not tough, it's tender. It's a great piece of meat. It's a lot of work to harvest it, but hey, it's worth it. Right in the middle, you're going to have a piece of sinew that goes through. So what you want to do is you want to separate the two. Now, I wouldn't try this at home. You're better off asking a butcher to do it for you, huh? That's what we're here for. Take that piece off. We're going to trim it up again, take a little more sinew off the middle. Keep in mind, I'm trying to do this in less than 2 minutes, but it's almost impossible. All right. Right about now, we're looking at the final product of a flat iron steak. And like I said, you get two off of each one. So that's a nice piece. You can grill that, sprinkle a little salt on that. Once again, slice it out of bias. Well, that about wraps up Steak Tips for today. Tune in next week. I'm going to show you how to make a veggie burger out of ground sirloin.